Alright guys, we are playing the white tees to the red baskets at Showman's Disc Golf Course, Tampa, and here's Thru 1. I'm just doing a 360 just to try to get there, and I drove it by like 60 feet, so you're gonna see the next shot in a second. And here's my putt. Right now I'm putting with a Pure. I threw an Avenger SS off the tee, so here's my putt. Almost made it from about 40-60 feet away, and now I have like a 10-footer left. My putting has not been very good, so, and hole 1 I actually did pretty good on putting, but alright. Hole 2 is a par 3, 216 feet.
Okay.
And I'm trying to get a putt for birdie on this. I can only throw like 150 feet without doing a 360. I could throw rollers about 250 feet and 360s 250 feet. So just threw a 360 with some hyzer, trying to give myself a putt. And hit the basket and tap in for par. Alright, hole 3 is 254 feet, par 3. There is out of bounds on the left. It is through the woods. There is some water, but I don't really worry about it because it really only comes into play if you're going to the yellow basket. And I tried to throw it straight. You probably could hear me, but that didn't work. I just hit a tree. Now I have a forehand flex. So that throw right there, that was a attempt at forehand roller to get way down there, but that did not work. And sorry about the filming.
Into the jungle.
I don't have a good editing app to fix that, so sorry. But here is my shot for par. It's like maybe 150 feet out. And gave myself a long putt, hit a tree there. That was, and just laying up with the leopard. And here's my putt for double bogey. Alright. And here's my putt for like triple bogey, something bad. And hole 4, I think it's like 160 feet, 197 feet, something like that. I'm not sure, but just kind of laid up. Long putt. That palm tree stopped me from even having a chance at making it. And that is a roll away, giving me for me as a tester. For me, like 15 feet or over is a tester. So. And here we are heading on to the next hole. Alright, this is hole 5, 165 feet, par 3. Showman's course is an awesome course. You'll probably see some of the crazier holes later, but I tried to go forehand and ended up hitting that log. So, little behind the scenes, I actually did a practice round right after this, and I threw a backhand and almost parked this hole. But that was a backhand layup, and missed the putt for par, and that's a bogey.
I think you're not.
Hole 6, 330 feet, par 4. Wait, no, par 3. My bad. but I turned over the Avenger SS and went OB.
I didn't
It.
Oh boy. Okay.
I can't believe we found it. And I'm throwing like that because there's a Mando.
Okay.
And here's my putt for bogey.
Take a second, gather yourself, and do a proper putt.
Here's my putt for double bogey. Now this is probably my favorite hole on the course. For me, it's just like a big throw. And if I'm going to the basket, another big throw. So here I tried to go roller, but I didn't use my roller disc. So you just see what happens. Just kind of like I have a roller disc. I don't know what I was thinking there. And this is a horrible approach shot. But I'll have like a 60 footer. And gave it a decent run, but now I have a tester. And
that's nice.
And I make that putt from like 25 feet. And heading on to the next hole. The next hole is a par 3, 295 feet. I'm sorry about that, but I threw it sideways because I got so scared of the fence. And there is no OB on this hole, so right here I tried to go backhand. It's hard to see on camera, but I did actually hit one of the trees, and that kind of killed my distance. But here's a layup, and I'll have like a 10 footer.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. And next hole. The next hole for me is just kind of a launch it forehand because there's a Mando. I'm sorry I didn't get the distance on this hole, but I think it's like 200 something feet. I only throw like 180 foot forehands, so. And that's a pretty good layup.
Yep.
But that looks like a layup, but it's not. That's me throwing a max distance forehand. So now I'm giving myself like a 30 footer. And that's gonna hit it and roll next to the palm tree. Now this was actually like a 7-foot putt. I'm really struggling on putting. Because you can see later in the video, I start to get like better at putting, making some, like almost making some 70 footers. But here's the next hole. This is a really cool course. It's actually one of 3 I've played in the area, and this is actually my second time playing it. So that was the walk to hole 10, 185 feet par 3. Now I actually threw a buzz here, and I threw it way too low, skipped really far, but hit a tree and gave me an overhand gap. All I had was an overhand gap.
Yeah.
So. If I didn't hit that palm tree, that would have been probably the best shot I've ever done trying to go out of something. And this, I almost parked the yellow basket, but we're going to reds.
Yeah.
So I have like 70 footer, which I gave a decent chance. So there's a little tester in for a double bogey. And here's the next hole. So this is actually a water hole. It's hard to tell, but that was a banger GT. That was a soft.
Better go get
GT.
it before it sinks.
It was yellow.
Yeah, just fine.
I don't actually have a name or number on it yet, so if you find it, just please put it in the lost and found. And I can't believe I missed this putt. So.
Okay.
Alright, So here we are at the next hole, and I'm gonna throw like a Simeon Lazat line trying to go roller up the middle, but put too much angle on it, didn't end up in a horrible spot. So here's my approach shot, and forehands within like 100 feet I'm not very good at, so that just kind of like I'm outside circle one and got knocked down by that branch. So next hole after this, sorry, and missed that, tapping in for a par. And hole 13, 264 feet, par 3. And I go 360 here to try to give myself a birdie putt. Actually did get pretty far down there, just not far enough to get within my putting range. So really got to work on putting. I actually went forehand and almost went in off the tree branch. So here's my putt. And next hole in 3, 2, 1, go. All right. Throwing from inside the tunnel, got super scared and tried to go spike hyzer over the top, just didn't give it the distance, and ends up in a pretty good spot, but not where I wanted it. And I'm gonna try to throw overhand here and
Got the wind
giving
against you.
myself a long putt, which you'll see what happens. This was like 70 feet, almost made it. So here we go, next hole. All right, hole 15, 199 feet, and here I go. Way too far right there. It started on anhyzer and stayed on it. So, all right, I took a par on that last one. So, hole 16, 181 feet, par 3. I tried to go roller, but threw it way too far right. So, and there's my out. I tried to skip it, but threw it way too low, giving myself a pretty long putt. And I think hold on. Wait, I hit, I'm not sure. I'll never know if I hit the pole or the bottom of the cage, but hit metal there. Hole 17, 220 feet, par 3. There's a Mando. So, also guys, this is why you throw your roller disc. You're gonna see in a second, but this is always why you throw your roller disc when you have a roller disc. Like, I tried to throw a roller, that wasn't
Did you miss the
close to
Mando?
making the Mando, and it didn't roll at all.
Drop it in.
But if I'm being honest, it would have been a bomb.
Yeah.
If it did roll, it would have been like, if there wasn't a Mando, I would probably be like 300 feet long. And there's my putt. Gave it a decent chance. And hole 18, here we go. So 360 up the middle. Didn't know that was a gap till I hit it. And giving myself just inside circle 1 and went to the wrong basket there.
I'm ready.
So here's my putt for par, and see you guys next time.